This show is for entertainment purposes only.
Black Moms got the scoop, J Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black minds.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Sparks here. Got Jay Moore with me as always. Jay Moore, anything you want to say to the people?
As usual, path to everybody, order, focus, course, man. Pay attention to what you're doing, making sure you have reason and purpose behind it.
Man, but yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody vibrating at a beautiful frequency. Hope everybody got that positive energy, and definitely hope everybody is giving and receiving the love that we all deserve. And my people, love is understanding. From there, Jay Moore, we're gonna move on to the CTAs and the CABs.
Okay. Got you. Again,
here.
this article I'll take off for us.
Okay.
I got an article, again, everyone, from the FBI.gov. United States Attorney's Office, District of Columbia. Canadian sentenced in D.C. to 33 years in smextortion scheme that targeted 145 children in the United States.
Wow.
Ramanan Pathamith.
Maybe a trigger warning or two.
Definitely a trigger warning to everybody. Just definitely want to get that out there. This is from Washington. Ramanan Pathmanathan is this guy's name. 40 years old, of Toronto, Canada, was sentenced today in U.S. District Court to 33 years in federal prison in connection with a prolific smextortion scheme that targeted more than 100 children across the United States, announced U.S. Attorney Janine Ferris Pyro. And this was published Wednesday, May 27th. Pathmanathan pleaded guilty on January 30th, 2026, before Chief Judge James E. Boisberg to one count of production of child pornography and one count of coercion and enticement of a minor. In addition to the 396-month prison term, Chief Judge Boisberg ordered that Pathmanathan to serve 10 years of supervised release and register as a sex offender. Smex offender, excuse me. The prison term will run consecutively to the 12-year sentence that Pathmanathan is serving in Canada. According to court documents, Pathmanathan used multiple social media accounts, primarily Instagram and Facebook Messenger, to establish contact with at least 145 young girls and boys. Between at least March 2014 up until the day of his arrest, March 10th, 2021. Pathmanathan posed as a teenage boy from New Jersey. Pathmanathan demanded that the minor victims engage in sexually explicit conduct while they participated in video chats with him. He directed them to expose their genitalia and to engage in sexual acts with dogs, siblings, and other relatives. In almost all the video chats with his minor victims, Pathmanathan sent the children images of adults engaged in sexual acts to show them how to do what he was requesting. Pathmanathan recorded his victims' sexually explicit conduct and saved the files on his desktop computer. Some of the victims were as young as 6 years old. When the minor victims would decline to continue to engage in any sexual explicit conduct or block Pathmanathan's social media accounts, he threatened to send images to the children's friends or family. On October 22nd, 2022, Pathmanathan pleaded guilty to the similar offenses in Canada and was later sentenced to 12 years in prison in Canada as well.
Wow.
I don't want to read anymore.
Yeah,
Trigger
man. Let them
warning
know where they
again.
can find that article.
Again, that is off of the FBI.gov, United States Attorney's Office, District of Columbia.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Again, my apologies. Definitely a trigger warning there, but
Yeah, man.
we're happy he's brought to justice.
I did it with the animals with me, bro.
Yeah, man.
I got an article here. This is from newschannel9.com. It says this Walker County couple charged with child trafficking, rape, and aggravated sodomy. Oh man. Walker County, Georgia. A Walker County couple faces child trafficking SMEX crime charges after investigators say they uncovered ongoing abuse involving a child. The Walker County Sheriff's Office says the investigation began May 15th after deputies got a tip about the abuse. Investigators later obtained warrants charging 60-year-old David Rutherford and 43-year-old Heather Rutherford, both from Flintstone, Georgia, with trafficking, rape, and aggravated sodomy.
Wow.
Deputies executed a search warrant May 22nd at a home on Nancy Lane in Flintstone. Authorities say the couple had already been taken into custody in Rhea County, Tennessee, before the search warrant was served. The arrest involved coordination between Walker County Sheriff's Office, Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, and Rhea County Sheriff's Office. Officials say both suspects were arrested without incident. And that's actually all that's on this article. There are pictures of these two people. What is it? David Rutherford and Heather Rutherford. There are pictures of them on this site here, but you can find this article on newschannel9.com if you want to see the picture. That was the whole article, actually. So, but from there, Jay Moore, let's move on to some topics we wanted to talk to the people about today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want me to take off? You want to start off with something? I'll take off.
Go ahead.
So as of last week, we definitely brought to you guys' attention about the $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund slash, where they were. The bill was not primarily, but it was highly focused on paying back the insurrectionists, for them, the people that were illegally arrested or detained or those type of things. So a judge in Virginia has blocked this anti-weaponization fund. And I thought that was real funny, but at the same time, it was well needed. I couldn't get too many details on, the reasoning behind the judge blocking it, but to me, that's a good thing because they need to hold up these monies that they're trying to throw around frivolously for, it's almost like a con like a con artist. Try to pull something over you real quick, say something, and then they get what they get and they run off, and you like, hold on, what happened? And this shouldn't happen. Like this ain't even, and
it's just a lot of that going on, bro. A lot of seems like breaking laws in a lot of ways. When our president came in office, he was worth $2 billion.
Okay.
Now his net worth is $7 billion. Well, he sued the DOJ or whatever for $10 billion.
Right.
The Department of Justice.
But he dropped that lawsuit.
No, but hold on.
Okay.
He sued his own people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't dropped, it was settled.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know exactly what it was for. So It wasn't dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Then the dude banned the IRS from auditing his family, his businesses, and I think some of his friends too.
Definitely his family and his business.
Yeah, so it's a lot of crooked stuff going on, a lot of stuff law breaking type stuff, you know, in a lot of ways. But it's all about if you know the laws. So
I mean, but it's just a money play.
mhm.
Okay, so we've already discussed about how we're got all this money for wars, we can't feed the poor. Tupac said it best, right? But we're discussing how people are just throwing around numbers with money and just dispersing and gaining
Yep.
money.
Yep.
Okay, you spoke this man's net worth. He didn't almost threefold his money since he didn't came back in. How did that happen? Like you said, it could have been a settlement, but then we got the weaponization fund of 1.8 billion that's supposed to come out of our pocket.
Yep.
Then you turn around and notice this. The Pentagon has, been calling out something with this $620 million fund tied to Trump Jr.
Mhm.
And I was investigating different interviews that he had with certain people and certain shoulders that he was rubbing with people, basically saying he went to go see them in prison. And this guy
Yep.
is sitting up here like, yeah, you were there with me through all of my dark times. And so we just said a total of $9 billion, if my calculation
Yeah.
suits me well.
Yeah.
And
Close or yeah. Yeah. Close. Yep. And it's just, oh man,
our communities are
it's
still
that
falling.
karma, boy. It's that karma.
I
I
mean,
talked about it a few shows back, man, with the leader, the supposedly leader that we need as supposedly being adults.
mhm.
It's just, man, when you see stuff like this, we know, you know, crooked stuff happening. Now, what are we gonna do about it? Everybody be like, well, ain't nothing I can do about it. You see, Jamar and I, we're talking about it at least. We're trying to put it out for the world to see it.
Raise more awareness to
And
certain things that we're missing.
that's exactly what I was about to say. If we raise the awareness, you know, more people will be awakened to what's going on. And this dude is a great actor from what I can see. He came in here his first term, did a lot of stuff people really didn't expect from him. Like even gave people money back, gave the American people money. And this time we can see the true colors. Like we see who he works for, we see who he a part of. The guy said, I think he had a 99% approval rating in Whoville, and his approval rating here is 35% or something like that, 34%. And the dude said, you know, after he done, he might run for prime minister of Whoville. And it's just, man, this is what we're dealing with. It's not about we the people, and we the people aren't paying attention to do something about it. Most of us just feel we have to go to work
Mhm.
and punch these clocks to survive. But before every riot, there's a payment. They try to pay and settle before people wake up and do something. If you do your research on that, when we come together as a people, man, that there's nothing that can stop us. But we have to be aware of what's going on to us.
Definitely. And we have to be willing to actually, it's the will behind that. And with everybody being crooked, like I say, they say too many bad apples can ruin the bunch, bro.
Hmm.
And it's always on that level. We're still speaking on governmental. I
It's
mean,
not even enough bad apples to ruin a bunch.
and it's not though. Yeah, bad enough.
We make it as the people feeling like we need these leaders.
Mhm.
We making bad apples and they ruining the bunch. They're ruining the bunch because we're letting them. We're
Mhm.
creating these bad apples. We letting them be bad apples, and then they ruin the bunch. So I definitely feel where you coming from, Jay
I
Ward.
mean, you do got. I'm gonna speak on this real quick before we go to break. Um, it's just the way how things are ran. It's easier to point the finger, run away from the blame, not be accountable, and go along with the dumbest thing possible that you can go along with. How could it be possible Pam Bondi is going to sit up here and blame the new DOJ chief for his mishandling of the Epstein files when this woman was on national TV talking about some, I have the files sitting on my desk?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're dealing with.
Yeah,
Us as a people, let it ride. But yeah, Jay Moore, from there, we're gonna take a quick shake and let the people just do a little research on what we just talked about. Please, please like, comment, subscribe, send any topics that you would like for us to talk about or any comments. But yeah, man, we'll be back in a few shakes, man. Continue to tune in.
This show is for entertainment purposes only.
Black Moms got the scoop, Jay Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Sparks here. Got Jay Moore with me. Asking y'all to tune in to Black Minds. Anything you want to say to the people, Jay Moore?
Everybody as usual. That's all. Everybody, thumb it up, like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, Jay Moore,
yeah, man, keep vibrating at that beautiful frequency and keep giving, receiving the love we all desire. So then, Black Minds out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Minds. Sparks and Jay Moore back at y'all with some great information. From there, Jay Moore, man, something I just wanted to touch on.
Okay.
I talked about it last week. Mrs. Tulsi Gabbard.
Right.
You know, her offices got raided. Mr. Jay Moore, you know, let us know that she resigned. She left this beautiful letter for Mr. Trump, thanking him for letting her have the position and everything. Supposedly her husband got like stage 4 something cancer too, now that she's resigned.
Right, we did mention that.
But she did have plans to declassify the MK Ultra and the JFK files, you know, and now that our offices has been raided, you know, that shit's back under wraps. So we're not gonna get any information on that. And if we do and when we do, it's gonna be some BS. So, you know, I think he hired people who thought this was the first term Trump. They didn't know he was
on a mission,
prime minister, president.
Yeah, because I don't.
Prime Minister of Whoville / president.
Man, you said you got to check to see what kind of flags he got in his closet, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, he said he was a Whoville. You know, I can't remember dude's name. Kevin Levy. I can't remember his name, but he hugged him and was like, you know, we got the first Whoish president. And Trump was like, yeah, it's true. So I was like, oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you can find it. You know, I can't remember the dude's name. I think it's Kevin Levine. It's like, I know it's not Harvey Levine. Kevin Levine. I can't remember, but
okay.
Yeah, man, you can find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
He hugs him, and dude looked busted too. He like, yeah, we got the first Whoville, you know, and our president agreed with it. Wanted to talk about Mr. Robert Harvard. I wanted to talk about him last week, but we were kind of short on time. The guy with the flappy mask down here.
With the flappy mask.
With the flappy mask. With the sunken in eyes.
Man, he should have had on a turtleneck or something.
Well, I mean, I've seen him. He's had interviews in the past. He looks a lot different, you know, and people saying his age, but what is this?
Yeah,
that's age.
The
floppy right here.
Like,
what is that?
It look like it's lifting.
He was talking. It was like floppity.
Floppity.
He's talking too. Like he got two mouths.
You got a puppet on his throat. He got a
Yeah.
puppet on his throat.
And then we got people saying that, talk about his shadows and stuff like that, man. We have to wake up as a people. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say it, but man, when we got stuff like that happening right in front of us, and it's like we're not saying anything or really realizing that we're being played with. That 3-letter agency said they got special masks, and there's footage and videos of these masks that fit perfectly. You'll never be able to tell that it's a mask, and you could tell that was bad.
I mean,
they ain't do a good job.
Maybe he was sweating while
I don't know
while
what
the glue was dry.
he needed a turtleneck, like you
Like I
said.
said, man.
I think that got a turtleneck.
Yeah, the third.
You need one.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Also, man, I wanted to talk about it last week. We were short on time. Was these species, these 4 species of extraterrestrials that they saying that they actually found, and
where they found them at?
from crashes and certain things, but crashes.
Okay, so now we're gonna be open about it.
Yeah,
let's go.
What we have, these. I guess I don't really want to put anybody on blast, but like the blue-eyed Dirk Nowitzki types, they supposedly like
the tall
7-foot white Nordics.
Yeah,
it's
tall
one.
whites.
Yeah. We have the mantis type. It's like a praying mantis type. Not too sure on the heights on those. Not really too short on the heights on any of them. But I think the Nordics, they say on average around 7 feet. They look pretty much like normal people, so they're easy to get away with. We have these mantis beings. They actually look like standing up praying mantises. Like they have like these hook type claws like the mantises. Yeah. We also have the grays, of course.
Of course, the grays, a little short.
Yep, the grays.
Eyes.
The grays.
The grays.
And something that people like Credo Matwa and David Icke and Ike, or that whatever his name is, been talking about forever. The reptilians. Yes. Them the 3 species that they have made us aware of. It's funny to me there isn't any melanic species.
So where they come from?
Yeah, that's funny to me that there
Everybody
isn't.
else.
Yeah, with the I think that would be something that would awaken a lot of people. So that one will be kept under wraps, at least. Or they gonna say that they the bad ones, of course.
I mean, I don't know. The stories say we gonna fashion, man in our likeness, and if the original people look like, I'm just saying. So
mud people.
yeah, I mean, so
mud is brownish
it
color.
could be tan, red, brown, mahogany.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, they're releasing information on these species, crafts we spoke about a few shows back. So they're releasing all this information dump to mess your head up. All this information at once. Also, what did you wait? Do you want to put in anything on the species, bro? How did you feel about any of the species?
I mean, well, like you said, for number one, to highlight that none look like certain people. And again, my point was, if you ever look at the creation story from I don't really care who
Oh yeah,
says we were fashioned in the said likeness, mud people, just don't know no white mud.
Yeah, I try to go to the source, and I guess the source would be like, Book of the Dead type things. You got to go back to Kemet you know, and most of those people look like me and Jay Moore. Um, I believe you know they did create albinos because that's what we do here and there.
Of course.
And I believe you know we're all one species, so
If you
we
speak
come
on,
from.
if you bring up
Not
Include,
all of us is one species as a race. I
no,
believe we
no.
all come from one mother and father, all of us. And the story is kind of crazy, but because it's like incest, because when you have kids, who they gonna mate with or whatever.
Exactly.
But it's man, we have to look at these stories and analyze them in our own ways and get our own, you know, determination and hypothesis from what we're being told. And a lot of stuff don't make sense because it's part of his story and we're still trying to figure out who he is. So, so you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Jay Moore, I just thought, as always,
Right.
we were told, you know, the reptilians were here. One of my favorite movies, you know, to this day is They Live. It's old Roddy Piper. It's awesome.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Yeah, I'm looking for some. Y'all got some of them glasses? Holla at me. I'm
Hey
looking for
man, you
some.
know
It's
what?
a
I would
certain
definitely get me a
glass.
pair.
I can't remember the name of the glass, but it's a certain glass that supposedly you can see through certain dimensions or whatever. Um, but yeah, with the reptilians, we were always told they were here. With the mantis people, we can talk about, you know, some of the natives. I think me and Jay Moore were speaking on it earlier, talking about ant
And
people.
the Hopi,
Hopi,
Indians.
yeah.
Yes, the Hopi Indians.
You know,
spoke
they
about
may
that
they
a
may
lot.
be some type of mantis ant mix because they were trying to get the Hopis to go underground or whatever. So, you know, I I don't believe we're the only species necessarily. And we just look around. There's too many
I
animals, and
mean, there you go, right
you
there.
know,
I mean, that's
something
within
got to be
itself.
intelligent.
That's within. It's still a federal law not to talk to dolphins, and I didn't know the dolphins spoke English or.
Yeah, they'll kidnap you and make you go build them a village.
Underwater. You'll be living for 2 weeks
They
and
be
just
blowing,
pop back up.
they be blowing sonic bubbles for you. You be like,
And you just pop back up after you're
yeah,
done with your mission.
with a nice tan. But yeah, man, just wanted to talk about that because I couldn't go over it last week with the time. Also, Mike Jack #1. I think it was Billie Jean #1.
After the movie,
The movie back at #1, I believe, and it's been out for like 5-6 weeks. But man, greatness lives on. There's a lot of stuff being said about Mike Jack, and we talked about it last episode, man. I think, or the episode before. Is it possible, Whovillers got rid of Mike Jack? Or did Mike Jack pull a Machiavelli? And I hope he did. And if the Whovillers listen, I know he did. Just for entertainment purposes only. Leave him alone. But yeah, man. Jay Moore, I think we went over everything. So you want to do a quick rundown on everything, bro?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about.
man. Let's give ourselves a recap here,
Yep,
everybody.
quick. Yep.
Dropped y'all some information from the judge blocking that anti-weaponization fund. Of course, that's
in the Virginian judge. Yep.
For the time being. We let y'all know about Trump Jr. and it's tied to $620 million fund tied to one of his corporations.
Yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen because they done banned the IRS. Go ahead.
See what I'm saying? We also done dropped on y'all. Trump new net worth is $7 billion.
Went from 2. What? He been in office, what, a year and a half? Man.
Wow. You didn't get okay. Then you got Tulsi Gabbard having plans to declassify the MK Ultra and JFK files. And then she had to step down.
Yeah,
it's funny how she was gonna be opening something up, and now she gone, and her husband got cancer.
Yeah.
And then we got Pam Bondi throwing shade, and we know she was in office at this time when them files came. She trying to pass blame on another man, saying it's his fault for the mishandling.
Saying it was on her desk, bro.
Yeah, she said it was on her desk, man. And as well, we had the variety of the alien species that they're openly bringing out to the, the expose, I guess you call it, in a few of the crafts that they show.
Yep, we talked about the Robert Harvard with the crazy mask a little bit, and Mike Jack, of course. But from there, Jay Moore, we want to just tell the people, please do any research on any topics that we brought to you. Send us any comments or any topics you would like for us to talk about. Just put them, in the comment section. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. We love that.
Always, as always.
But Jay Moore, anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
As always, everybody, path to everybody, order, focus, course, and again, like, comment, subscribe, thumb it up, run it up, man. We love to see whatever y'all got to say. If y'all want us to jump back to another topic and even deeper dive on something, maybe we can do some deep dive shows for y'all. Make sure y'all stay in touch.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Hope everybody's vibrating at a beautiful frequency. Hope everybody got that good, positive energy. And we definitely hope everybody giving and receiving the love that we all deserve. And everybody love is understanding. From there, Jay Moore, man, like we always say, man, we'll see y'all in 7. We love y'all. And thank y'all again for tuning in and spending the most valuable thing we have, and that's time with us. So thank you again, and man, we'll see y'all in 7, man. Have a beautiful path until then. We out.
This show is for entertainment purposes only.
Black Moms got the scoop, J Moore and
Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Sparks and crew bring you conspiracy theories and world news. Black minds, 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 black minds.